Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here on October 2nd. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in the markets today. First up, we got our December live cattle on the board. We did see this market slip a little bit here today, losing a little bit of ground. However, it's only trading in about a $2 range, so didn't really go anywhere meaningful. This market continues to consolidate down here in this 232 to 235 area. Nice little buyer pushback down here each time we probe 233 today, showing the bulls are alive and well down here at these range lows, showing good buyer pushback here. Finishing the day up there at 233.5. No major movements today here, nothing super telling at the moment. Just good consolidation continuing to unfold here above this rising 50-day moving average. We want to make sure the bulls continue to defend this 230 line as well as that 50-day moving average to keep this big picture uptrend intact. We definitely want to see this market finish on a high note this week. So as we head into Friday's session, bulls want to see this market push here above some of these key levels that we've been trading around this week. A close above 235 would be a good win for the bulls, and a breakout there above 236.5 and a close for the week above that would really get the momentum started as we head into next week and set us up for a nice strong trend week next week to head back up towards those all-time highs. That's what we want to see from the bull side. The bulls need to continue to defend this 50-day moving average as well as this 230 line. If they don't, look for protection down here because we could see a pretty nice flush down here below 230 if we do start to see some offers down there. We could see this market push back down here towards 220, but at the moment, this big picture uptrend remains intact as long as the bulls continue to hold that 50-day moving average, and we should see this market try and climb back out of here, just taking its sweet time, building up some pressure here, accumulating more buyers down here in the low 230s, but we should see this market start to climb out of here as long as the bulls can, like I said, defend this 50-day moving average as well as that 230 line. Next up, November feeders. This market was definitely weaker out of the bunch here today. We did see this market gap lower and flush all the way down, moving as much as $6 lower on the day down there at the lows. However, if we look at the intraday charts here, we can see over the past 2 weeks, this market has just traded in about a $10 to $12 range. Here between 350 and 363, so about a $13 range, but good swings both directions here last week and this week, all the way up testing the highs and the lows. We are seeing good pushback here off of that 351 level, which was the low of the day here. Good support down here near this prior 2-week range. And we should see the bulls continue to defend this 350 line here, kind of like the live cattle are defending that 232 mark currently. We haven't broken any key levels here at the moment, so look for the bulls to step back in and get active and try and rally this market into the close tomorrow. Friday's trading session, we want to see the bulls turn this thing back up and finish on a high note to get some momentum rolling into next week. But as long as the bulls continue to hold 350, we expect to see this uptrend just keep on grinding higher. Just being a little bit tricky here as we continue to pick up some buyers down here at some value area levels. But at the moment, big picture uptrend remains intact as long as this market holds above this 50-day moving average as well as the 342 mark. So we want to make sure that the bulls continue to defend that. If we do get some breaks down here below 350 tomorrow, look for this market to come down here and try and test that 50-day moving average. And we just need to make sure that both the live cattle and feeder markets are holding price above that 50-day moving average to keep this big picture uptrend intact. But we should see a good support step in, try and finish this week on a high note, and take these prices higher into the fall. Next up, December corn futures. We did see continued rally here today after yesterday's failed breakdown. This market flushed down there below that bear pivot at 415, rallying back up, and looking like we're going to see this thing cut back across this range here between 415 and 430. Nice follow through here today, getting a close above that prior day high as well as these key moving averages. These moving averages don't seem to be really doing that much here at the moment as we are kind of entering more of a range-bound type market. Look for this market to try and climb back up here into the top third of this range here between 415 and 430. We should see the bulls try and push this thing back up here and put more pressure up on that 430 level. And if we do get a breakout above there, we could see a new uptrend intact. But at the moment, we expect to see this market continue chopping sideways here in between these 415 and 430 levels until it can get enough momentum to break out and fill this gap here or hold a close down here below 415 before we can confirm any new directional moves. So in the meantime, just look for this corn market to stay pretty comfortable down here in this current range we've been trading around. Crude oil prices following through to the downside here today. We did see this market briefly attempt higher, but nice flush breaking down below this 61.45 level that's been holding for so many weeks here. With this close down here below, we should see this market kick into some downtrend action. We will be changing our bias to the short side here at the moment, more of a bearish bias as we are trading below 61.5. We should see this market just have a nice slow grind down here into the 50s. Not a whole lot of volatility here still in this market, so don't be expecting any rapid moves. But we should see just a nice slow bleed down here into the 50s now that we've broken out of this range. Look for this market to just keep on flushing back down here towards the 60 and into these $50 range. Last but not least, equity indexes continuing their upside. New all-time highs printing today on these December futures. This market continuing to rally here into the evening session as well. Nasdaq trading back there above 25,000, and the Dow looking to pick up a little ground here as well, trying to get the ball rolling higher. At the moment, this market uptrend still remains intact. We expect to see these high prices keep on climbing. We do have non-farm payrolls tomorrow, which is going to be a big one for this market to be watching. So expect a little bit of volatility there after that news report. It is going to be released here at before the opening bell tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see how the market reacts and finishes here on Friday. But at the moment, we've got pretty good strength and the wind at the bulls back here, and we should see these markets continue to climb higher. That's all we got for tonight. We'll catch you guys over the weekend for our Week 40 Market Watch. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys over the weekend.